is Larry. Crooked. Everything you need to anything but education. InvestorSchooling.com. 7 o'clock. Yeah. Alone, please. Schooling. Real estate. It's crooked. Yeah. And we will leverage precious metal and take a comp. That's investor schooling. Larry Steinhouse with from my radio show. It crashed again. Just about right. Even knew existed.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Is paid for by Investor Schooling.
I wish the camera was on right now. You guys would see Omri dancing to this music. It's great.
It's a very good music.
All right, welcome back. I know it is good music.
It's a very
welcome
good
back
music.
to the Larry Steinhouse Show. I'm here with
the Larry Steinhouse Show live. We are live.
We are live.
Live.
We are live. The Larry Steinhouse Show.
Live.
Okay, cool. I'm here with Dr. Ted and Crazy Omri. I mean, Crazy Omri. You are crazy.
I know. We are crazy.
Did you take extra drugs today?
No.
Because you definitely seem like you're on extra drugs today.
So, believe it or not, I used to take all kind of vitamins and antihistamine and all that. And it was like 4 pills a day. And at some point, I said, I had enough. Like, yes, I have this thing between when the season changes that I start to choke.
Yeah.
And I feel all like
stuffy, yeah, right.
Yeah, you got a cold.
Clogged, I know.
Yeah.
And all those things. And I stopped. I said, I'm enough.
Ginger, turmeric, honey.
Turmeric, yep.
Ginger, turmeric, honey. I make little shots, you know.
Yep, turmeric.
Ginger, turmeric, honey will help with that.
Yep.
So I stopped all that, and I feel much better. I don't know what to tell you.
Of course you do. You're not drugging yourself.
I am feeling much better.
Yeah, that's like all the people that took the
No, don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
That's funny.
Vaccine.
At least you didn't say what vaccine.
It's a vaccine. It's not a vaccine.
You know that's why I took more and more Section 8 tenants.
Because they took the vaccine?
No. Back then, also I was a beginner landlord, and I used to be known as the worst landlord. And I didn't like to work with Section 8 back then. Again, it's what you described. It's the time with all the process to get approved with a tenant and then to go through the inspection. And sometimes it can take up to, 2 months. And it's a long time.
Right.
Exactly. So I didn't work with Section 8. So on April of 2020, I received, I think, 1 or 2 rents. Because what basically people heard that Wolf said to the resident of PA is, don't pay. Because the way they describe it is that nothing can happen to you if you don't pay. So many people heard that. Of course it was wrong. So it was
wrong in so many different levels.
I know. So that's why I take... I make sure that I have few Section 8 tenant. And those few grew and grew because I don't know what will happen tomorrow. And I don't know in what point we will be again in a position that we will have our properties and we won't be able to collect rents. We were in the convention on I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and the governor of
Kristi Noem.
Yeah, she was the governor of South Dakota.
What are we talking about? I'm so lost.
Kristi Noem.
I think South Dakota.
Why?
At Riscon?
Yeah. Why did I just forgot?
Yeah. So she said that during that time, in her state, nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Yep.
Nothing changed. Everything stayed the same. And I don't know what will happen here if tomorrow there will be COVID 24 or 25.
South Dakota.
South Dakota, I'm sorry. And I don't know what will happen, but I want to be in a position that I know for sure that I have certain amount of income that is pretty much guaranteed that I can still feed my kids.
Right. So he was saying we saw Christy Nome. We met her. We took pictures with her. She's wonderful.
She's wonderful.
Really, really nice lady.
You would love that.
Yeah.
She's such an inspirational woman.
She's an intelligent.
She's
She's an intelligent woman.
Now a woman, you know.
Wait, Deb. She's an intelligent
No,
woman.
it's not
No,
because
no,
she's
you
a
understand.
woman.
What I'm saying is she's an intelligent woman, right?
Okay.
And that's really hard because most Democrats think that women can't be intelligent. You didn't hear. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. I think it was actually Kamalama Ding Dong who said, intelligent women can't be Republicans or something like that. I don't know.
You know that you're the only person who mentioned her.
I know.
Nobody else know who she is.
I know.
It's like she disappeared.
She fell off the earth as fast as she arrived.
Oh my God, her depreciation is worse than my Maserati.
There you go. You're right.
Oh my God, what's going on? Where is she?
She's crying somewhere.
I don't know if crying, but she pretty much disappeared from the
Absolutely,
radar.
which is
Yeah.
exactly what we said was going to happen.
It's-
Remember, I said that was going to happen. You
pretty-
wouldn't have to hear about her anymore.
It's pretty amazing, yeah. I couldn't believe, and
Right.
she still have 2 months to become the 46th president.
The 47th.
47th president. I'm sorry.
Right.
We'll see.
Right. Biden could still die in that 2 months.
I
And
won't
most
say,
likely, it won't be a heart attack. Most likely, he'll fall down the stairs.
No, I won't say die, but I'm just saying there is a good chance that he will resign. He will have whatever, and she will get to be the 47.
Yeah, well, that's what I kept saying was going to happen, except for one thing, and it's kind of a weird numbers thing, but Trump was 45 and 47, so that's 9/11. He came to say, I don't know. It's
What?
kind of a weird numbers thing.
What?
45, 4 plus 5 is 9.
Yeah.
4 plus 7 is 11.
Ah.
So he came to rescue us. So that's why it's 47 and
Interesting.
45 and
Ooh, I
49.
didn't see that. Okay.
Tom-
Tommy's
47.
going to love you with all the conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah,
Now
I
you're
love
starting
conspiracy theories
Yeah,
because they all come true after a while,
that. Interesting.
right? What was conspiracy theory three years ago is now news. Like wait till they prove, and it's going to happen. I think during Trump's presidency, they're going to prove Biden cheated in the last presidency.
Yeah, but there's nothing they could do about it.
No,
now.
but it doesn't matter. They're just going to prove it, and that's enough. Just to prove it happened is enough for me. Because it's amazing what they went through and what people went through. Like our student who went to jail because she was at the January 6th riot.
You know that I'm completely against this conspiracy theory, but if you look over the numbers, the question comes up. If you see what were the results before they opened the ballots in PA, it's basically that each ballot was a blue ballot. Put that aside, how many ballots were in PA in 2020? Which is another crazy number.
Yeah, I know. I know. We can go. We remember we had Mike Lindell on the show, and Mike Lindell said all the proof's here. Nobody wants to look at it.
Yeah.
And he proved it. I mean, and it's so obvious. It was so obvious that but we don't need to go there. Luckily, now we get 4 more years of Trump now, and we get the majority of this country that voted him in without question this time. So now we're gonna get the true President Trump now.
We hope.
Last time we had the practice President Trump. Now we're going to get the true President Trump, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the changes that get made. So I'm just really hoping that they get to stick, because that's one of the things that happens with with a 4-year presidency, is they don't get to stick. Yeah. But if we get J.D. Vance in after Trump and Vivek Ramaswamy as vice president, it would be phenomenal. It would be just a run. It would be an incredible run for our country. All right, let's get back to something financial.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about, Omri?
What do I want to talk about? I tell you, with me it's real estate. Normally it's real estate.
Real estate.
I started to look again. It's amazing that in the areas that I'm active, we can see houses underneath the 100K again. And it started to
You
make...
seen in Norristown?
Yeah.
You've seen houses under 100K?
Under 100K.
Really? I need to start doing searches on these.
They came back. Don't don't. And the rents are the most curious thing right now
Yeah.
because
I got a lead on
we
I
pretty
think rents are going down.
exactly we pretty much
Yeah, I
know
think
that the
that's
party
good.
is over. Okay, and I'm using this term with
Perfect. The party's over.
with a reason.
Yep.
Okay, the prices of houses went up, so of course the rents went up, and now we are in a position that I think there is no chance anything goes down again, and I'm sorry, anything goes up any more, and we are in a point that the rents will have to go down once you are changing tenants.
Yeah, we were looking at we went out to my husband and I, we went out to Peddler's Village yesterday to go goof off and just
Yeah.
spend the day. But a couple years ago, before we bought the house that we're in right now,
Yeah.
we were looking actually in that area because I wanted to be within
Lahaska.
in Lahaska. We were looking at Lahaska. We were looking at Pipersville. We were looking at a couple areas, like within 20 minutes actually from the synagogue that was in New Hope.
Great area.
Yeah,
Great
we were thinking
area.
there. Anyway, so there was this one house that we loved it. We call it the tadpole house because there was a big pool in the back and there was little tadpoles, in it, and it would have been cool because it needed whatever, but it was really cool. Anyway, so at that time, so that was wow. So we've been in our house probably 6, 7, 8 years or something, and that was so I don't know, 8 years ago, let's just say. So that house was going for $550 back then.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, it was beautiful house, and we were thinking if we ended up buying that house would be like 900 or over $1 million right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which would have been just crazy.
8 years.
Yeah. Well, just because. So my house is worth a lot more than what I paid for it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But it was just truly just incredible. We were just thinking about that the other day. It would have been.
Do you know? You see if it was on the market that time or if it's up for sale or anything?
What, that other house that we wanted?
The one in Lahaska.
What? Well, it wasn't in Lahaska. It was Pipersville. But I mean, it's not like what am I going to do? Buy a house that's going to cost me more to live in?
No. I'm saying, did you see if your prediction was right? Have you looked if the price, if it was for sale again during that time? If there is how much it worth right now?
I don't know. I mean, it was $550 when we were interested.
No,
in
I
it.
would be curious to know how
Yeah.
much the house would go right
I don't
now.
remember the exact number. I mean, but it was a beautiful house. It was kind of, there's always that one house you're like, oh, I wonder, I wish,
Yeah.
So the house when we were living in Heather Lane house, that's what it was. It was the Heather Lane house. We really, really wanted that house, and it was in 2008. It was in that like whole era.
Mhm.
And the thing we couldn't understand is that we had all the financing, everything was good, we were good to go, and we gave them what they were asking for because we didn't know any better, right? So then they went with a different offer that was like $20,000 less, and we were crushed. So we ended up buying the house that we were living in Bristol, and then 2 weeks before they went to close, their financing fell through, and they're like, hey, and they called us back up, and we're like, well, we're in contract under another house. There's nothing we could do now. But it was just like that house we really, really wanted.
Yeah.
And it was just,
Wow, that's interesting.
it was a gorgeous, it was a really nice house too. It was in Levittown actually. But so now, the Heather Lane house is gone, but now we're always thinking about this Piperville house because it was beautiful. It was you guys been in my house. It was bigger than that one, so it's like it was a gorgeous house.
So I think that's what we see.
Yeah, but that house didn't have a car go through it.
That house did not have a cargo. Although there were tadpoles in the swimming pool, which the kids would have loved. You know what I mean?
Would what?
They would love that.
What was it?
Tadpoles. They were little tadpoles swimming. Well, we went to look
Baby
at it.
frogs.
Baby
Okay.
frogs, yeah. Because the pool wasn't maintained. So, it would turn into like a little baby swamp. But they're like little tadpoles rolling around in it. It was the coolest thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Frogs. Too many frogs get annoying.
Yeah, but my kids were, it was fun.
I used to have a pond in one of the houses I had,
Yeah.
and it got overloaded in frogs.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah, but this was a pool. We'd have to clear them out at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
But
Right,
it
sure.
was just a nice house. It had everything we wanted. It had like a sitting room in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have that extra room so you could sit and just goof off, and everybody would get their own bedroom, and I'd have an office. It was just a nice house.
Cool.
It's a divorce room. When you have the two sofas when
No, it was a sitting room inside. So it had the master
Did you call
bedroom.
it a divorce room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we called it the divorce room. So it's it had
Why?
a master bathroom, and then it had
So-
a master bedroom, and then I had a sitting room. You know what I mean? Like I had a nice sitting room. So you go
when
in,
the
you walk
bedroom is
into-
that big there's a section with two sofas with a small table between them for the couple to sit and talk, it must be about something bad.
Why?
What are you talking
Because
about?
when the couple talks about something good, it can be in the bed. But when the couple talk about something bad, like a divorce, they need to sit on those two sofas and talk about it
Omri,
seriously.
sometimes you just
Hey,
sit
Omri,
and-
if you're talking in bed, you're doing it wrong.
There is a very good chance that you're right, but at least I'm not doing it on a sofa next to the bed. I don't want.
I can go in such a specific direction right now.
I
and I'm
know.
not
You
gonna-
can, and you can do the thing on the sofa that you do on the bed without talking too much. I'm just saying that sometimes those sofas, those two sofas with the small table that are next to the bed, let's call it the reading area, the prenup reading area. But the section is, the bottom line is, those two sofas are always scare me. I don't know why. Why do you need two sofas with a small table in a bedroom?
So in my house now, I have a master bath and a master bedroom, and then we actually have a walk-in closet. But off to the side, we actually have a sitting area in there, and there's no chair, but there's two like lounging chairs in there, like that you can sit and relax on.
Why don't you have the phone number out, Omri?
I'm not sure I remember.
Please call and change the
I
subject.
think it's-
Will
I-
somebody please call and change the subject?
It's Debbie.
I'll talk about anything right now. You want to talk about how to make your grass greener in your lawn? We'll talk about that.
That's Debbie, it's not me. I'm still wondering on real estate, but if you do, you can call us at 855-939-1137. That's 855